Here with Norman Chad. I'm going to tell him about what I'm doing, see what he thinks. So, I've themed this year the year of the wager. I'm making a bet every single day for the next 365 days on something. I'm either going broke or I'm going to be rich. What do you think?
I would have to say that it's not the best idea in the world. Most people who bet sports lose. Now, I like your creativity that you're going to make a bet every day.
Right.
Now, there's already thousands of people who do that. They're known as degens or
degenerates,
losers.
yeah.
But I've got to decide that I'm going to make a bet every day and see how I turn out.
Yeah,
I'm hoping for you now.
I appreciate it.
Okay. I don't know what your bankroll is or how far you.
10,000 is what I'm starting with.
Okay, so zero you're going to end up with. But I hope you end up with more than 10,000. It's hard to
Okay,
do.
all right, yeah.
Good luck to you.
That's what I'm working on. What's the next event you're playing in that I might? You gonna play the horse?
I'll play the horse next week.
1,500?
Yes.
I'll play it with you. You want to do it last longer as part of this year of the wager?
No, so you don't want to. First of all, I don't do last longers because
Okay.
it's when I'm doing it with friends of mine, I don't want them to last longer than me. I'm rooting for them, so I hate that they're going to go out. So I won't do a last longer, but
Okay.
find me that day and we'll do a smaller thing.
Okay,
All right?
sounds good. All right,
thank you.
Thank you. All right. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am Two Commas, and this is episode 8 of Year of the Wager. Most recently, you got to see me turn it around and cash in the Deuce to 7 $1,500 tournament at the World Series of Poker. Today, we're going to primarily be focused on the horse tournament at the World Series of Poker. And I'm very excited about today's episode because I am going to be going against Norman Chad in a last longer. I've always been a big fan of his. I find his commentary to be witty and entertaining, and I've been watching him and poker for a very long time.
I am here with Norman Chad. It is event number 25 at the LA Poker Classic, Commerce Casino. You are the shortest stack in the tournament with 19 left. We're paying 16. What are you going to do?
Well, first of all, I hate driving through traffic to be the bubble boy, but that's the problem. I drove through a lot of traffic. I'm the short stack. I'm the short stack when we start the tournament. It's just rigged against me. What am I going to do? I got one hand left into me, then I'll be out.
So excited to share this episode with you today so you can see if I actually was able to put my skills on display and outlast Norman. We're also going to be going over the $300 Gold Nugget Horse Tournament and the $240 Stud Tournament from the Orleans. And hopefully we are keeping the streak going and booking a profitable day in Year of the Wager. So let's get it going. All right, back in Atlanta at the airport, 6 o'clock in the morning. Just got dropped off from my car service. Heading back out to Vegas for round 2. Got to bring home a bracelet this week. Get them Hinder Mob stats up. All right. So the first thing I did was head to the Gold Nugget and bought into the $300 horse tournament at the Grand Poker Series. I really like that tournament. They do a good job and I have a lot of fun playing there. But I didn't do that well, so I had to hustle over to the Orleans so that I could hop into what I thought was a triple stud tournament. It was not a triple stud tournament. It was actually just a stud high and stud 8 or better tournament. Shouldn't make a difference, but I did late register and ended up blowing a lot of my chips early on and found myself all in. I started off with Jack 6-4, which is not a great starting hand for the 8 or better, but I did make another 6 on 4th Street, then a queen on 5th Street, a 3 on 6th Street, and I got the magic 6 on the river to allow me to double up and stay in the tournament for at least another hand. I decided to press my luck one more time because I haven't really learned my lesson, and I'm basically all in with 9-6-5, which is not a great starting hand in stud 8 or better. You really want all 3 of your cards to be below an 8. Preferably even lower than that. So I got a deuce on 4th Street, a king on 5th Street. I then got an 8 on 6th Street. And so going into the river, I could have used either an ace, a 3, a 4, or a 7 for the straight, which would have probably given me the high, or I could have got the ace-3-4 for the low. But to no avail, I made a 10 instead, and the dealer tried to give my card to someone else, which would have been fine by me, because basically it means I busted out of the tournament. Just got knocked out of what I thought was a triple stud tournament at the Orleans, but it wasn't. It was just stud high and stud 8, which was not as fun for me. And I late registered, and the levels were only 20 minutes, so a whole bunch of bad play, and I'm out in super record time. So I'm gonna go check into my hotel and get something to eat. All right, you know what time it is. Back in Vegas, part 2, World Series of Poker. Recapping yesterday. I gotta figure out, I don't even know what day we are on now for Year of the Wager, but my phone was almost dead yesterday. I was dead tired because I flew in and did not play well. Went to the wrong casino twice. Didn't have my sunglasses. Just a bunch of extra stuff that was not what I was looking for. Got knocked out of the horse tournament at the Golden Nugget with about half the field left, a little less than half the field. And went over to the Orleans to play the triple stud, so I thought, because I did well in that last year, but I registered late, and it was only stud high and stud 8 or better, which obviously is, something I can still play, but I actually like Raz being added into the mix. Wasn't playing my best and was out fairly quickly. So as we have the sirens coming down the Las Vegas Strip. So somebody just set a bunch of money on fire in at one of the tables, and the fire department has to go put it out. But anyway, so anyway, that was yesterday. Not a good start to the trip, but a little bit of practice to get me back into playing. Today is the $1,500 horse tournament, which I cashed in 2 World Series ago. I finished 69th. So we want to obviously win this one. Gonna be tough, but gonna play my best. My boy Steven comes in today, so we'll get him on camera a little bit later. His plane has been delayed 4 hours, and so that's where we're going. Hey. On my second break for the horse tournament, got up to 50,000 in chips, which was pretty good, but just gave 20,000 back. So we got to figure it out. It's a deep tournament. It's got over 750 players, I think, so far. So it's going to be a long tournament for sure as these blinds start to go up. But I'm in good position. I did do a last longer with my boy Henry, who jumped in the tournament, so got a chance to make some money there. Ran into Matt Savage, another friend of mine, and looking for Norman Chad so we can get this prop bet going with him. So let's see if we can make some things happen, make a deep run. All right. So we got the infamous here with me. He's come up with a prop bet. I'm gonna listen. I'm still wearing my same shirt from last week because I haven't left the casino in a week. What's the prop bet?
Let me stand a little further away then. It's simple. We'll do a last longer. You're ahead of me right now. I got about 30. You have, looks like you have at least 40 something, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
but anyway, we'll just make it equal. And we'll just, I like snacks, so you got the gift shop near here.
Okay.
All right. The winner of the last longer will get from the loser a bag of Bugles.
Okay.
A bag of Fritos and a bag of potato chips from the gift shop.
Okay.
3 different, or Ruffles or Lay's.
Whatever you want. 3 different
but
chips.
Definitely Bugles. They have Bugles in there.
Okay.
So I want Bugles.
So
you're gonna have to eat Bugles when you beat me. All right.
All right.
Bugles
Three
Bugles?
three
Yeah,
bags
three
of
bags.
chips.
Three
Whoever
bags of
lasts
chips.
longer.
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
I like it. You heard it here. If he welches on the bet, we know where to find him.
He's not gonna find me after I lose this bet. Trust me.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
All right. Just busted the horse event on day one, level 12 or 13. It's like 11 o'clock at night. It was like 2 hours left. It was rough. I got chopped down before the break to about 25,000. Lost a big Raz hand, which cut me down to 10,000. Doubled back up with king split and stud, and then got the very next hand got aces split. Got it all in, and guy ran me down with two pair. So the worst part of tonight, I did win $100 in the heads up last longer against my boy Henry Park, but the worst part is I lost the last longer to Norman Chad, so I got to buy him snacks before the next event. This is terrible. Yeah, got to do that, but get ready for the 2,500 triple draw on Thursday, which is my favorite event, and I'm going to simultaneously be playing a tag team with my boy Steven, so we got to get ready, make it happen. All right. So as I've said, I have to buy snacks for Norman Chad, and the first thing I want to know is, like, where is he from? You know, like, because he wants bugles. I don't even know. I've never in my life had a bugle. It probably tastes good, but I don't know. It just sounds strange that he wants bugles. I don't know. And this is actually a lot of punishment that I'm having to do this. I mean, he's a good guy and all, but, you know, this is probably, I would have rather paid $100 and it last longer. So anyway, I'm in the snack shop now, and I guess this is happening. So I don't welch on my bets. I think the taste of victory is what, bugles?
That's a good taste.
Is it? I've never had them before.
No, they're good, Troy. And I got to tell you, prop bet wise, and I usually don't do well in prop bets. This is one of the easiest ever, and it's. I'll tell you why it was easy. You know, I played bad and I got knocked out early. And you played worse and you got knocked out earlier.
Hey, what's going on?
It was neck and neck.
Yeah, and so when you came over to me and said you were done, I said, oh, thank goodness. I'm about to be done. So thank you.
Listen, I've lost a lot of money doing this World Series of Poker. This was the most painful part of the experience, was having to buy you these snacks.
I'm sorry. You're the one who got involved with the whole thing. You got in over your head.
So listen, I want a rematch next year at the
Rematch is
WSOP.
fine. Yeah,
Okay?
no problem.
So I got your bugles,
Bugles are great.
Cheez-Its,
Cheez-Its are great.
and I threw a bag of kettle potato chips in there.
That's a bonus.
Okay.
Those first two are great. I'll take the third one
So
as well.
you enjoy.
Yeah, you know, some of those youngsters out there aren't aware of bugles.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bugles are
anyone.
life-changing.
You need an endorsement deal.
I don't get an endorsement deal, but they look like a bugle. The other, like
Right.
but they taste like a bugle.
Okay.
All right, Troy.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I will be in touch next year about prop bet number 2.
No problem.
All right? So there you have it. I have torched off several hundred more dollars in this game we call poker. Gotta love it. Maybe I should switch my area of focus and Year of the Wager to fantasy football or something. I don't know. And then to make matters worse, Norman Chad beat me in a last longer, and I had to buy him chips and bugles and things like that. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna have to rethink life itself and see if I can turn this whole train around. So we're gonna go over the results, but before we do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, because if I don't get enough likes, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to continue on this downward trajectory without taking drastic measures. So we started off with $5,802. Then I lost $300 at the Gold Nugget tournament in H.O.R.S.E. Then I lost $240 in the stud tournament at the Orleans. Then I lost $1,500 at the World Series of Poker horse tournament. Then I had to go buy some bugles for Norman Chad. But on a brighter note, I did win $100 in my last longer against Henry Park for the horse tournament. So, you know, there is a sliver of hope, possibly. Anyway, the new balance is $3,862. We need to play cash games is what we need to do. We need to stop with all these tournaments. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I did enjoy making it. It was a lot of fun. And in the next video, we're going to be going over, I think, the tag team event at the World Series of Poker and also the $2,500 mixed triple draw, which is actually my favorite tournament. So tune in next time and I'll see you then. Thanks.